We are going to discuss a new lesson, Mystery of the Talking Fan, written by Maud Robin. This is a very interesting poem and very simple one also. The poet has discussed here the sound of a fan. When we applied electricity, the fan makes noisy sound, and that is called electrical chatter. That means the poet has given a human attribution to the fan. That means here the fan is a personification of human being. So before we going to read the lesson, there are few questions for you, and I hope you will mind for on the questions. Is there a ceiling fan in the room where you are sitting? That means the poet asking you all, ki where you sit, is there any ceiling fan? Is the fan quiet or noisy? Another questions that the poet has put for you, that is whether the fan makes noisy sounds or it's run smoothly without making a sound. If it is noisy, the poet is telling, if the fan makes sounds or make noise, you may be sure it is a distant relative of the talking fan in the poem which you are going to read. The poet is telling here, if the fan make any sound, he may be or the fan may be the distant relatives of the talking fan in the poem which we are going to read. Once there was a talking fan. The poet has started the poem by personification. So here who is the personification or who is the human attribution? The human attribution or the representation of man is the talking fan. The fan is the representative of human being. So what the poet is telling us? The poet is telling us that once there was a talking fan. Students, as you know, there is no any fan which can talk, but the poet has given here the fan as a human attribution, as because human can talk and human can make noise. So electrical his chatter, whatever the sound the fan make, that is by electrical, and that is called chatter. Chatter means meaningless talks. When any students or any child talks with one another, they talks very speedily, very rapidly, and there is no any meaning of their talking, and that's why that is called chatter. Chatter means meaningless talk. Electrical hitch chatter, and whatever the fan is talking or whatever the sound the fan is making, that is by electrical. When we put electric power, then the fan moves and it makes noisy sound. That's why it is called electrical chatter. I could not quite hear. Quite hear means understand or comprehend. Quite hear means understand or comprehend. That means the poet could not understand what the sounds meaning. So what the meanings of the fan sound, the poet could not understand. That's why the poet has expressed his idea as a I could not quite hear what he said. That means the what is the sound of the fan he could not understand. Who could not understand? The poet could not understand. And I hope it doesn't matter, but the poet at the same time express his views that what is his talking may be, it could not be a matter. That means it is no anything, so nothing. Because one day somebody oiled, so what it happens before understanding or before comprehend the meaning of the talking fan or sound, somebody has put some oil on the motor of the fan, and that's why the fan's noisy sound is stopped here. The fan is not making any sound because one day somebody oiled, somebody put some oil on the motor of the fan, and his little wheeling motor means the motor which is moving. In the moving motor somebody put some oil and the sound gone away. That's why the poet could not understand the meaning. Before understand the meaning of the sound, somebody put some oil, and all the mystery was spoiled. And that's why all the mystery here means the meaning. Mystery means the meaning. The poet which he wants to understand was stopped as because there was no any sound, and that's why it is called spoiled. Spoiled means to make it meaningless. He ran as still as water, and when somebody put some oil on the motor, on the wheeling motor of the fan, it makes some, it did not make any sound. That's why it's run still as water. That means when students, when you see the water in the river silently flows, there it did not make any sound. And that's why the poets has compared the fan with the water. So what we see here, students, we see that the poet has given us a beautiful description of a talking fan. Talking fans here means the poet has compared the fan with the human being, as because only human can talk. Nobody can talk just like human being. The poet says that he could not understand the chatter. He could not understand the chatter of the fan, as because it was electrical and it was noisy. So you also could not understand the noisy sound if anybody makes it. And that's why before comprehend or before understanding the sound of the fan, somebody has put oil on its whirling motor and it runs smoothly. That's why the poet has compared the fan also with water, as because when there is calm and cool air, the water runs silently, there is no any sounds. That's why the poet has compared the running or moving of the fan with the water. So student, I hope you have comprehend the poem. You will try to understand the poem and remember and try to write the answer of the all questions. Thank you.